They took my blood today at the doctor's, I let it burn. She didn't have to do all that in the song, man. Why did she put all of his stuff in a bag and push it down the stairs? Like, other people live here. Just gonna screw this up for everyone, man. Reckless and irresponsible behavior. We need her ex-boyfriend's rebuttal to the song. The song could be called I Know. That was the problem to begin with. You never did care. At least she put it in a bag. I guess I didn't really consider that. I was just thinking of one alternative, which is placing all your shit into a bag and leaving it at the bottom of the stairs. She could have just pushed all your shit off without even bagging it up to begin with, which definitely would have been worse. Ah, you're right. The bag probably did rip if it rolled down the stairs. It's complicated. Life's complicated like that. I know Avril was gaslighting that fella in Complicated. First lyrics to the song, chill out. Bro, nobody's raised their voice or anything. You chill out. Sorry, I'm just kind of spiraling. I'm kind of spiraling here. Trying to find something that works. Keep spiraling? I don't think I have anything else. I've named every song that I know. Ranked 90s rap albums? I mean, I don't know every 90s rap album. I really feel like for a fellow like me, you're already gonna know that it's Illmatic at the top. And then number 2... to be honest with you, I need to go back and... Because I always sort of held NWA and Public Enemy in the same esteem in my head. I've realized as I've gotten older that NWA is like more, it's kind of like of its time. It's kind of like goofy a little bit. Like they were not doing all, corny is a good way to describe, like they were not doing all that in, I'm going down to the next floor. They were not eating people, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And Ice Cube does threaten to eat a police officer in... I think it's in Fuck the Police, but they're also saying a lot of that stuff in Straight Outta Compton. Well, in a lot of the songs, to be fair, but... So I need to go back and listen to the Public Enemy stuff. I do like Midnight Marauders, Low End Theory... Millennium, of course, Will 2K is a classic. Wild Wild West soundtrack. 12 Inches of Snow. Liquid Swords, yeah. That's about it. That's all I got. You a big fan of who? I don't know why when I said it, it sounds like Steve Harvey. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the World Health Organization. I think. Chad, wait, how do I feel about the World Health Organization? They did what? I was kind of tweaking because I got a letter, well, we got a letter from the Health Department of British Columbia that was like, hey, the school is having like a vaccination clinic soon. Here's what we have for your daughter's vaccine record. Please let us know if you'd like her to get these vaccines. And like the vaccines that they're giving out are ones that she's already had. But I just checked yes on the thing because I was like, surely the nurse will look at this and go, oh, but she's already had this one. Let's move on. Like, I felt kind of weird that they were, like, leaving it up to me to look at the vaccine record and be like, does she need a re-up of the MMR vaccine? I was like, that's really... I sort of trust you guys with that information more than anything. Shouldn't you look at the vaccine record and be like, she needs this one? Because I don't really know what I'm doing. I mean, if I had to build the MMR vaccine from scratch, I wouldn't know where to even start, man. Don't you need like blue crab juice or something like that? Sea anemones? I don't know. Or eggs? You got eggs in them or something? Anyway, I think she's chill. I mean, the other thing is, I didn't want to check, no, you don't have our consent to vaccinate our daughter, and then get a call from the school that's like, hey, what gives? I thought you were chill. So if they want to juice her up with a couple extras, I mean, for me to stay clouded, it might be the right play. I should get a filing cabinet, unfortunately. Oh! Paulo, you want to get an espresso machine with me? You want to go 50-50 on an espresso machine? I was thinking we could get a Breville Bambino Pro, but if you wanted, we could get a Gaggia. I hear they're pretty good too. Juiced up son or anti-vax daughter? Oh, fuck. Oh, I hate sidestepping the question. Probably juiced up son. Yeah, probably juiced up son. Because I feel like if your son is on steroids, you could at least be like, don't do steroids. You know, you work at Microsoft or something like that. And then he might be like, Dad, I need to do steroids. I'm looks maxing. And then like at least we'd be like, okay, let's just try to put this to the side and have a nice dinner or something like that, right? But I feel like anti-vax implies so many like other conversations that could easily ruin every dinner time that we ever had forever. Like, I already know if you're an anti-vaxxer, we can't talk about shit except sports. Can't even talk about the damn weather. You're gonna start telling me that they're, you know, it's like AOC made it rain today or some shit like that. At least my son was kind of like Bane coded. He might still, you know, watch some movies or some shit like that. Anti-vax daughter gonna be talking about some shit like, you know, oh, tomatoes were different when I was a kid. Has anyone noticed tomatoes have changed? No, thank you. But also, I mean, it might happen. I hope it doesn't, but I don't have 100% control over that. I'm doing what I can. You never know, man. Tomatoes have changed, though. Yeah, but not in my lifetime. Like, when they were making them, you know, back in, like, the 1800s or something, I'm sure they were all sweet as fuck. But they've been red water since I was born, basically. I learned to like them regardless. My older brother's anti-vax end on HGH? Well, that is the other thing, is that there's like an asterisk, which is the son that's on steroids. There is like probably a higher than average chance that they are also anti-vax. But, and for those of you on steroids, which as I understand it, is probably about 10% of the men in chat right now of a certain age. I'm not suggesting you're anti-vax if you're on steroids. I'm just suggesting that I think if you took a control group and a group of guys who are on steroids, the group of guys on steroids would be more likely to be anti-vax. Now, I have no proof to back that up, but I also am not really trying to make a scientific claim. I'm just kind of shooting the breeze. No anti-vaxxers watching this? No, there's one. There's one, and I know him. Like, I don't know him IRL, but I know his handle. And I think, to his credit, I think that when he watches this stuff and I start talking about how anti-vaxxing is stupid, he mostly just sort of tunes out and like doesn't turn it into an argument, which is mature, I suppose. It is not librarian. It would be funny to say that, though. I'm not going to say who it is. It's Chibli. To his credit? Well, I mean, it could be more annoying. Like, an anti-vaxxer who doesn't want to argue about it is better than an anti-vaxxer who wants to argue about it. Because, like, I mean, we ain't convincing each other. It's a crazy room, man. What if you could take it or leave it? I mean, I don't know. I don't really want to talk about it. It's just that I mostly think there's not that much like humor involved. I just re-up my monkeypox vaccine every year and then just kind of, you know, the rest of it, whatever, man. I don't even know what this shit does. Black market, please. Kind of funny to get polio in 2026. Sort of. In a manner of speaking, I suppose. I am going to be pissed off if a kid in my daughter's class gets measles. Because I know all the parents. I'm going to freak out if a kid in my daughter's class gets measles, man. We can't be having that. I guess I should fight the boss. Or smallpox. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh because it's probably horrible, but like, if I get a note or an email from the school that's like, class is canceled because one of the kids had smallpox, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. I'm gonna lose it, man. What is this? You had lice yet? Someone in my daughter's class had lice, but nobody's talking. And this was last year. Nobody spilled the beans on who it was, which is good, but I'm nosy. I want to know, man. They send out that HR-style email. You know the one I'm talking about? Just so everybody knows. Even though they know who the email needs to go to. Just so everybody knows, some lice was detected in our routine lice checks today in class. But I don't think, and I'll start by saying this, because I know this is, Chibli, hello. Chibli, we're going to old ideas, Chibli. Chibli, let's just open a vape shop. I have no interest in vape. But I was told by a reputable source that it's a high-volume cash business with great margins, which is why you see so many vape shops out there. Sell the first healthy vape? Coke Zero vape could be the move, man. Oxygen vapes? I don't know, man. I think we could just open like a regular vape shop. It seems like you could probably pay like a little bit of money to a guy who owns a vape shop and be like, can you teach me how to open a vape shop? And he would teach you how to open one. And then, I don't know, you just make a lot of money after that. I guess the next step is you just make a lot of money. Then you make a little bit of money and you start stocking like the Korean Cheetos and stuff like that. And then the Bitcoin ATM, they call you about putting a Bitcoin ATM in there. And then, I don't know, maybe like Funko Pops or something like that. Neptunus. Bro, you look like you're from Neptunus. Is Neptunus good? Nobody put any emotes in chat. 6-7 vape. 985 vapes. That could be our store, man. I laugh every time I'm in Burnaby, by the way, and I drive past Metrotown and see that place called the Vape Father, which has the AI-generated Marlon Brando as Don Corleone holding a vape. Gets me every time, man. Damn store is called the Vape Father. Eight vapes a week? 8 vapes a week. I smoke you. People are gonna do that with your likeness? Whatever, man. We got bigger fish to fry. If you can make it work, I don't know how this would ever work, but if you want to put me on the logo of your vape shop, who am I to say no, man? I don't really, you know, endorse that stuff, but I mean, neither does Marlon Brando or like Bart Simpson for that matter. So like, do I think I'm better than Marlon Brando or Bart Simpson? Absolutely not. Fuck you. What about Calvin? Actually, that's what's fucked up, man. You don't see nearly as much Calvin pissing on stuff anymore. It's my problem. Everyone just wants to argue these days. Nobody just wants to be like, I don't like this thing. Let me get a bumper sticker of some kid taking a piss on it. That was when, like, we had peak high trust society, man. My neighbor's truck has Calvin pissing on PETA? What? Where's Lois, man? Get it? Based. Bro thinks the West ever had a high trust society. I think we did, man. Something went wrong. I think Facebook fucked us all, probably. Why the hell my grandma think that if there's duct tape on your car door, they're trying to, like, traffic you? Grandma, I don't know how to tell you this. I don't think anybody out in Kingston, Ontario is trying to sell you into, like, a human trafficking ring. Your working days are behind you. They ain't, oh my God, my trinket. They done put Isaac in Fortnite, though. That's true. It's actually so rude to say to your grandma. Honestly, she needs a wake-up call sometimes. She's pretty chill for the most part, though. I don't want this trash, dude. Grandma's seen some stuff? She did have 3 kids by, like, the age of 19. So I gotta cut her a little bit of slack. W grandma? Well, like, I'm pretty stoked about it, because, like, it's a chain of events that it eventually led to my existence. But I do also wish that maybe my grandma could have had, like, some more time to have, like, an independent life or whatever, but... Am I willing to trade the quality of her life for me being like Marty McFly out of existence? Like for me fading from every photograph that I've ever been in? No, I don't think so. Problematic? Bro, my grandpa was 19 too. Not when I was born, that would be fucking crazy, but... Wasn't like a track 2 on Gaucho type situation. They were just... They were high schoolers. It is kind of crazy that, like, they had, like, a teenage pregnancy and then said, we go again. Like, that's a different era, man. Nowadays, it feels like if someone gets pregnant at 16, they're like, I'm going to simmer the last one for a little bit. Like, if we're going to have a second kid, we're not going to be in a rush. Back then, they were like, well, I guess we're in the phase where we're starting a family now. Nothing else to do? Maybe. I don't know. They did sleep in separate beds for the entire time that they were both alive, that I was also alive. Which I think is sort of understandable given if you have like 3 kids with someone by the age of 19, it's probably hard to make it to the end of that without having a little resentment. I'm sorry I can't grab the other item. I wish I could. I can't grab the other item. It would leave us on like 2 hearts. I might die. Fuck it, we go again. Yes! That's actually huge, bro. That's true, they didn't have a sleep number back then. My grandma, I don't know what her sleep number was. My grandpa's was definitely 12. 12 beers. Let me see. Nah, I'm just kidding, Grandpa. Hope you're looking down proud right now. But you did like to drink a lot, and that probably contributed to you being up there looking down right now. Which one had the crazy stories? He's still alive. He's just chilling as far as I know. What do you got for me? Oh, this is incredible! Can't blame a guy for knowing how to have a good time. It's actually, like, this is a crazy fucked up thing to say, but it's literally my family, so I can say whatever I want. It's actually for the best that Granddad didn't make it to the time where you could actually, like, gamble in an online casino in Canada for real money. Because that would have been catastrophic for my grandma's finances, for sure. Like, bro was gambling too much at a time where you still had to drive, like, maybe an hour and a half to go to the casino. In a world where he could have just, like, had 3 glasses of wine and then gone to, like, you know, slotmachines.ca or something, that would have been really bad. So yes, in a way I am saying, Rip Grandpa, you would have loved, well, I'm trying to think. Well, you know, this is a huge dub. Despite watching a lot of sports, I can't conjure the name of an online slot machine right now. So basically, fuck you, all the people trying to run online casino advertisements in Canada right now. Polymarket Grandpa or AI Grandpa? I would rather have AI Grandpa. Either a grandpa that is into AI or a grandpa that is is a computer himself, I should say. The reason is, and stop me if you disagree, but I feel like the Polymarket guys always carry sort of an aura of like, I know what the world is really like. There's always like an outsider perspective that's like, I have the true lens to view the world through that the other people don't have access to. Like, I know what the world is really like, and that's why I'm willing to put money on it. And by money, I mean Ethereum. And I don't really want to deal with that attitude. I would rather have a grandpa who's like, look at these kittens, they're kissing each other or something like that. But I don't have to worry about that, because one of my grandpas is deceased, and the other one's estranged. So I'm in the best possible scenario, no grandpa. One is deceased, the other's insane. You know what I'm talking about? Pinky in the brain type shit. If he's estranged, just tell the story. Ain't my story to tell ya, bro. Nah, sorry, man. I can't. Wait! Can I play for free? It's fucked up because it means we're all waiting for your grandpa to die? Well, you were already waiting for it. You just didn't know. Like, we're all gonna die. Sorry to bring up that old chestnut. One of my favorite jokes. But like, we're all waiting for everybody to die. This is just a situation where, like, when someone dies, you're gonna get a pretty funny story. It's one of the funniest stories I have, but it's also because I know the guy. So it won't be, I feel very confident it will still be funny for you, but it won't be as funny for you as it is for me, because I know the guy. I'm not waiting for you to die? Okay, but that sounds, when you put it that way, that sounds like a threat. It sounds like you're threatening my life when you say it like that. That's scary. Mob, the Void doesn't make black hearts anymore, huh? You know what? I was thinking the same thing. You got me thinking the exact same thing. I think we take Little Steven to get closer to conjoined, save our D6 for the possibility of a devil room where the alpha is way better if we get a pedestal that's worth re-rolling. We could get an item that just wins you the game. You're not getting the devil room, you got hit 17 times. Get ready, bro. Okay, so Montezuma's Revenge hits you. Go all in on Kalshi right now. I took damage from my own Montezuma's Revenge. That's bullshit. Fuck it, bro. Oh, it was Boomfly. Never mind. We should re-roll these and try to get some fucking health. Fuck you. Why are you talking about the game? You have to lock in on the womb. And then you get a couple of good items. And you steamroll the rest. It's that simple. Because like one more hit puts us one hit away. That's scary. I don't want to have that evil on me. I'm supposed to record this game after the stream. Apollo, are you still here? Is Matthew Stafford dead ass gonna win MVP even though Drake May deserves it? And I'm not factoring in playoff performances, chat. Did you see the anemic performances that Matt Stafford had at the end of the season? I mean, oh, strength of schedule, man, fuck you. They play in Los Angeles. Weather's nice. Nothing to complain about. They both haven't been great. It is kind of crazy to think that the two teams left in the AFC are the Broncos and the Patriots. Soul of Eve. Why is he talking like Jack Black, bro? Mogged. Probably just gonna want that if I had to guess. I'm sorry, you have to. Phillip Rivers should get MVP. I was trying to think. Basically, I was going to make a joke about how he has 10 kids. That was the joke. Just make the joke yourself. Most virile papa? Most virile papa? Yeah, most virile parent. There you go. That's pretty good. Why didn't Anthony Richardson play? Didn't he, like, tear his Achilles tendon playing Wii Fit or something like that? Ring Fit Adventure? He broke his eye. That seems pretty bad. He broke his orbital bone? Oh, that's right. An exercise band snapped and hit him in the eyeball. That's fucked up, man. That's... That's a horrible injury. Broke his eye socket on a snapped weight band. Oh, I guess I'll be fucking dead then. Greg, what a great game! What a great game where they don't give you any items that do any damage. Pissing me off, man. Oh, boo-hoo. Don't give me that Matthew Stafford nonsense. I shouldn't have picked up Mom's knife, man.